Hey guys, Farjama101 here, back with another Pokémon Sun how-to video. So in the last episode we covered competitive breeding on Sun and Moon. Just a quick guide just to give you guys a hand if you haven't done it before. In this video we're going to actually cover off EV training. So EVs are effort values. They are certain values on a Pokemon that you can train specifically to give them an advantage in that stat. So really important when you get to competitive. You can actually check these yourself by, if you go into any PC and bring up the summary of your Pokemon. Or you can actually do it on your party screen as well, but as we're stood here. So as we can see, that's Robin Hood, my Decidueye there. If I go into summary, on the top screen there you can see, so that's just the usual stat distribution for him. However, if I press the Y button, it will actually show his effort values. So when they are blue like that, that means you've maxed out the effort values. You get a total of 510 to use on a Pokemon. It usually results in 252 being put into 2 stats and the remainder put into something else, whichever one you feel is going to be best for him. Once it goes blue, that means and sparkly, that means that stat is maxed and can't go any higher. There are a couple of things you're going to need before you want to start doing this. So if you want to EV train Pokemon that you've gone through the game with, or if you've made a mistake while EV training, you're going to want to get the berries. So these berries are really important. There's one there which is the Collapse Berry. I'm going to list these off for you. These actually reduce the EV values that the Pokemon have already gained, so you can reset them back down to 0 before you start training the correct ones. So the berries you're going to need is the Pomegg Berry, which does hit points, the Collapse Berry, which does attack, the Qualet Berry, which reduces defenses, the Honju Berry, which reduces special attack, the Greppa Berry, which reduces special defense, and the Tomato Berry, which reduces speed. The other items that are definitely worth picking up before you start EV training, because they will just speed things up for you, are the power items. So these are purchased from the Battle Royal area. I think they're 48 battle points each. So a bit of a pain to get, but definitely worth the grind. So you have the Power Band, which decreases speed, so don't worry about that, but increases your special defense stats, so your special defense grows quicker. The Power Belt, which increases the defense stat. The Power Bracer, which increases the attack stat. The Power Lens, which increases the special attack stat. And the one Grimer is holding, which is, I can never remember the name for it, we'll have a quick look. The last one, which actually increases the hit points, which is the stat we're going to be training on him. The power weight, so the power weight that Grimer is holding, which will increase his stats. So as you can see, Grimer hasn't received any EV training, those are just his base stats right there. All of the berries you need can be found on Route 10, up the tree there. Once you've got those, just pop over to Pokemon Pliego, get the berry section upgraded as quickly and as soon as you can, and just start growing the berries on there. It won't take long to get a good supply, and then you're good to go. Then go and buy your Power Bracers, slap the appropriate one on the Pokemon, and get EV training. So certain Pokemon give certain hit points, certain effort values while you knock them out. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So there is an areas you can do for each one, which are, if I can find my notes. So good locations are Grimer, which is where we are currently. Polony Town for Grimer does hit points. Sorry, Polony Town for Mabray or Lilliput, which do attack. Route 12, you can KO Geodude and Toriko for defense stats. Bucket Hill, you can KO Psyduck for special attack. Hello City, by surfing and encountering a Tentacruel, you can use special defense. And in Secret Cave, either Zubat or Diglett to increase your speed stat. The quickest way of doing this is with SOS training. So we're going to go into the grass in the city now and see if we can find a Grimer. So hopefully they're about. We'll find the woman there who looks not unlike Lily, actually. Now, Grimers, if I remember correctly, are found in here. I'm pretty sure I found them in here before. You're going to want a strong Pokemon as a lead. Ideally something with full swipe, and that can just come in and start KOing mons left, right, and centre. And what I'll do is we'll cut the video here until we actually come into a Grimer, because this may take a while. And at the moment, in real life, Donald Trump's getting far too much airtime without him getting time on Pokemon videos as well. So we're going to cut it there, guys, and I'll see you as soon as we bump into a Grimer. Hey guys, welcome back. So it took a bit to get a Grimer to appear, to be fair, but there you go, what can you do? So once you've got the specific Pokemon you're looking for, you're going to want something with a high level so you can just KO stuff when it appears, and something with full swipe. So first thing you want to do is full swipe this particular Grimer. He's only level 7, so he should take him down nice and low. There we go. He's going to go for a bite. That's going to do nothing, because it's what? 2 hit points? 2 hit points. Once you've got him down to 1 hit point with full swipe, the next thing you want to do is use an adrenaline orb. Now you can buy these from any Pokemon Center, and they're about 300 Poké Dollars, so they're not expensive. What these actually do is make the Pokemon nervous, and you'll end up calling for help. So this is how you get your SAS chain going. That's fine, you can go for Harden. So hopefully he'll get some help arrived, and then basically this is it. So his help will arrive, and all you do is his help doesn't arrive. Okay, so in this case, guys, you've got 2 options. You can either full swipe again, or just select Adrenaline Orb again. You won't actually use one because it'll fail, but it will just stall the turn out. Come on, Grimer, call for help. Where is it? So let's get Bisharma. Okay, now we can get Bisharma Road. So, all we're going to want to do now is just KO the full hit point Grimer. So we'll go for a Leaf Braid. It's not particularly... before you do this, guys, as well, obviously the Pokemon you're training, if you've just bred, will be level 1, so you're not going to want him out front. Just make sure you have your XP share on, because that will then also transfer the EV points over, if you've not got him at front of the party. We won't do a full training on this because we'll be here for about 20 minutes, half an hour or so. But we'll just do a few, we'll knock out about 3 or 4, and just so you can see the difference that we should get. Providing this thing's help actually arrives at some point. Well, never mind. We've got healing items anyway, but because of the Pokemon caring thing, it'll probably shake it off anyway. Hopefully some help arrives. There we go. So we've got another Grimer. So, and then we just KO this Grimer. And then, guys, it's a really simple matter of just rinse and repeat until you've maxed the stat. So again, while this may not be particularly exciting, it is definitely the quickest way of doing it. You can I think I've managed about half an hour to get 1 stat completely maxed, providing the actual thing's help doesn't arrive. It's going to be one of those days today, isn't it? Just Adrenaline Orb again. Don't get to a point where I have to use a potion, please, because that will just be irritating. So for every one of these you knock out, you should get around about 2 to 3 points per knockout, which should go onto your Pokemon. So it doesn't take that long to level it up. The other way you can speed this up as well is if you've managed to get Pokerus. And that will get that again, that doubles the amount of effort values you get. So that combined with Power Bracer really puts in the work. Tracking the Pokemon down with Pokerus is the tricky part though. Usually you get them off Wonder Trade, although I'm sure there's reasons for giving them away on Wonder Trade. But if you just want to help yourself out with it, guys, go for it. It will speed up the whole process for you. I'm really hoping we shake off this poison before it actually KOs us. Am I going to have to use a potion? Probably. We're okay for a turn or 2. Okay, so what we might do is just KO this one, and hopefully we'll be able to see how the stat has grown. Okay, so we're just going to KO this one now, because otherwise we're going to end up dying to poison. And I really don't want to. Let's go for a Spirit Shackle just because it looks cool. So let's KO this Grimer, and then we'll have a look at our Grimer and see whether it's how much his stats grown. I'm not expecting it to have gone up huge amounts because we've only been doing this very, very quickly just as a demo, but we should get some points on there. This music's way too happy. Right, Pokemon and our Grimer, where are you? And there you go. So you can see how quickly we got that to grow, actually. So that wasn't particularly long training. We're probably about just off halfway to maxing that stat. Maybe just over a third, probably. So it doesn't take long at all to max these stats out doing it this way, guys. Hope that helps you guys out. EV training is definitely a must if you're going on to particularly ranked battle spot or any sort of competitive competition. Hope you found this video helpful, guys. If you did, please go ahead and leave a like. Any comments down below, I'll try and reply and answer to any questions asked down there. And if I don't see you around, guys, I will see you on Battle Spot. Take care for now. Bye.